Hey guys, as promised, I'm going to make something with this stuff. Got the Wooded Beardsman, and you can visit these guys. I found out about this through Fowler's Makery and Mischief, and it's the Wooded Beardsman. You can find both of their channels on YouTube. But anyway, today's review is cooking with this. I'm going to try mainly just to use this as the spice. I got a couple extra things, but it shouldn't interfere with this stuff. So with that said, let's get started. Alright, so down here what we have is about 1.5 pounds. None of this is really measured out. Got about 1.5 pounds of bottom round, and I sauteed up 1 shallot, a half an onion, and 2 cloves of garlic. We have our chipotle, another half of an onion with a bay leaf. We got Sichuan, about, I don't know, just a tablespoon probably, and some more Wooded Beardsman to go on top of that. And I added just a teeny bit of oregano because the barbacoa recipes call for oregano usually. And then here I got some a couple more cloves of garlic. So really it's pretty easy. We just throw it all together, and also we got to add in some vinegar, and I'm going to add in a Coke. So hey, just put that anywhere. Alright, so here we go. We're going to throw the onions on. Peppers all kind of spread around. They're going to end up in the bottom anyway. Make sure we get the adobo out. Bay leaf in the bottom. Onions all over the top. Sprinkle in the Sichuan. And some more of the Wooded Beardsman's Woodobo. And I also marinated that roast for 12 hours with a dry rub with that Woodobo on there. And we'll throw in our garlic, raw garlic, and we're going to throw in, I don't know, about half of this little bottle, probably 1/4 cup or so of apple cider vinegar. I'm using the real thing. And we're going to throw in some Coke. It just sounds good as a sweetener. And that'll fizz up nice with all that vinegar in there. I don't know. Probably leave myself a couple swallows, I guess. Get rid of that. So all we're going to do with this is we're just going to put a cover on it, throw it in a 325 degree preheated oven, and we'll probably see you in about 6 hours, between 4 and 6, I guess, somewhere in there. So we'll see you then. And look at that. Alright, so we're going to take a look and see what we got here. Couple forks going on. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's get that baby out of here. Toss it over right in this bowl. We'll be taking some of this and adding it to it. We'll start breaking it up and see what we got here. Look at that. Beautiful barbacoa right there. Breaking right apart nice. And the flavors all the way through. So I did a overnight dry rub on the roast. And then as you saw earlier in the video, all the ingredients that are in here, and what I'll do once this is tore apart. Boy, that's just done nicely. Still a little bit of texture there to give you a little nice bite instead of being too much. I don't like it completely falling apart, but this is really nice. Very nice. Just pulls right apart. Beautiful. Alright, so we're going to take a little bit of our sauce, and mainly I seasoned this mainly with the Woodobo because I wanted to I wanted to see just the flavor of that stuff, what it would do to some barbacoa. And I'll tell you what, I left and came back and this house smelled great. This stuff is amazingly good. Can't even tell you how good it is. I wish I could describe it, but what's in this stuff? You've got salt, paprika, black pepper, onion powder, oregano, cumin, garlic powder, gluten-free, sugar-free. Made in the USA. You gotta love it. So the cumin, that's the first thing that you smell when you open this up and you smell it. The cumin hits you, but when you taste it, the cumin is pretty mild. And I don't like cumin, but this is perfect, and it's really good for barbacoa. So let's get back down here, and I think I'm just going to add just a little bit more of this to it. Let's throw a little pepper in there too with it. I'll add another pepper. Just break it up and make it part of the sauce. Where's the other one? I think I got a third one. There it is. We'll make sure we get that in there. And there's some heat going on here. The Woodobo itself isn't real hot, but it does have a nice little spice to it. I like it. Very tasty. I'm glad I bought it, and I'll probably be buying more when this is gone. When I got the whiff of cumin, I wasn't sure about it, but to tell you the truth, it's just the right amount, and it blends well with all kinds of different stuff. We've had this on pork already, and this is the second meal that I cooked with it. All right, I almost forgot. Got to add a little lime. Just a little bit of lime into there. You can cook with it too. Put the lime in and cook it with the lime in it, but I think it'll taste better this way. Okay. Let's have a taste of this here. Yeah, doing the dry rub was the deal. Definitely doing the overnight dry rub with this, and then putting a little bit more on it. This is a really good spice. I recommend it. And if you don't like cumin, try it anyway. It's they really did a real nice job of the blend. So anyway, this is the barbacoa with the Wooded Beardsman, I'm sorry, Woodobo. And if you get a chance, check out their web pages. Again, it's the Wooded Beardsman and Fowler's Makery and Mischief on YouTube. Look them up. They do some really cool stuff. They cook a lot of different kinds of food. I think you'll enjoy their channels. All right, I'm gonna load one up here. I'm gonna do it this way because I don't like my cilantro falling off. And throw some barbacoa on there. It looks really good to me. And I mixed in a little of the Woodobo with the onion, and I put some lime in the onion. Alright, and a little more cilantro right on top. I like a lot of cilantro. And I got some homemade hot sauce here, some fermented Fresno peppers. Gonna do a little bit of lime juice. And that's it. That's all you need. You don't even need the hot sauce. You just need the meat, and the onions, and the cilantro. So we're going to try this stuff. So this is a Woodobo. Barbacoa. Barbacoa is what we're making today. Forgot what I was going to say because this looks so good. So all right, here we go. Going to taste test this stuff. That's pretty incredible. I didn't use hardly anything else to season it other than the Woodobo itself. I added a little extra oregano because the barbacoa calls for it, but this is really good. You get the sweetness from the Coke that's in there. Just a little bit. It's not bad. Just a little bit of sweetness there. I know Zach is keto. Likes to go keto with not too much sugar, so skips Coke. But yeah, it's sweet, and you got that, just all the spices that you would want to put in barbacoa. They're already in that seasoning, so it's awesome. I highly recommend it. I really do. Alright, so for real, Guitar Slinger's Kitchen, out.